Welcome back, everybody, to the Plaid Couch Podcast. Jaylene thought of a special idea today, so we'll first introduce ourselves, and then...
we'll go from there.
Yep.
Who are you?
I'm Jacob.
Matty Ice.
I'm Jaylene.
And I'm Tegan.
So today we are celebrating... There's my hair. Today we're celebrating 10 episodes of the Plaid Couch Podcast. Woo! We did it, boys.
Here's how much money we've made. Yes,
Ding, ding.
Gizmo's excited.
Yes, Gizmo is even here to celebrate with us today. So
He needs a haircut.
I thought to celebrate 10 episodes of the podcast, we would all write out a list of our 10 favorite things all time. We have not discussed these prior. We're all just sharing these with you. It's the time that we share them with each other. So we have list of 10 things. We're going to go 10 to 1. That's normally how you do list.
Yeah.
And then discuss and make fun of each other.
10 to 1.
I got it.
10 to, start at
10 to
10,
1.
10 being like, that's okay, and then 1 being
Gotcha.
your favorite thing in the whole world. So, and if we all forgot our mothers, sorry. Alrighty.
I didn't put family or
I didn't
friends.
put people I knew in real life.
So,
or Gizmo, because he's family.
who wants to start? Tegan, you started the company. You start us off.
All
Your
right.
number 10. 10 favorite thing in the whole world.
So I've wrote mine down.
Yeah, Tegan definitely came prepared.
My number 10, and this would have been higher, but the loving embrace of a woman.
Okay.
The only reason it's not higher is because I have not felt it in so long.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Steve?
Oh, survey says. All right. Yeah.
No comments?
That's not on my list.
I would say nobody else had
Just
that.
missed mine.
Do we say if somebody had the same one, or we let it ride
Yeah.
out?
Go,
sure.
oh, that might come up on mine. That might come up
Okay,
on mine.
we'll like
We'll
hint
subtly
at it.
hint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Subtly.
So my number 10 is Plaid Couch.
No, that's not on mine.
I love Plaid Couch. It's a big part of my life, but it's too new to really commit to it. You know.
Yeah.
All she does is beat it down.
Self-indulgent much?
After we get done recording, she just goes, "This is awful. I don't know why I'm doing this. I can't wait till this pops off and I can start my singles career."
Please,
There you go.
please don't share that on the podcast. People are supposed to think I'm having a great time here. But nope, that's my number 10, and I'm hoping by episode 100 it makes it to at least number 8 on my list. Matthew, what's your number 10?
My number 10 is coffee. I absolutely love coffee.
That's a
Good answer.
solid
Yeah.
number 10.
I don't drink coffee.
Just
so-
missed mine.
I make coffee at my house every morning, and I used to get coffee on the way to work nearly every single day. But your boy has some financial stuff he needs to take care of, so I'm making my own coffee.
Doing
Mail
Home.
order bride.
That
Yep.
home brewed coffee.
Home brewed, baby,
Yep, from the dirt.
from the dirt,
He
them
just-
dirty beans.
He gets that coffee that the like Chinese cat eats or whatever,
And
and
they
then
poop
shits
it
out.
Okay.
he
I've never heard of that.
he home grows that stuff.
Okay.
That's expensive coffee.
He just finds a stray cat though. So.
Ooh. Burgei, what's your number 10?
My number 10, pretty new addition to things I like. Not really though. On and off trading cards.
Okay, that's...
I'm buying a
relevant.
lot of sports cards lately. Waiting for PSA to send my submission back. Hopefully I'll get some high grades on my Caitlin Clark 22 out of 99.
What's your favorite card that you've pulled thus far?
That one.
Okay.
You have a Caitlin
Can you send
Clark?
me a picture of that? Because I'm going to
I
add
don't have
pictures
it.
in
It's at
post.
PSA.
Yeah.
Can you get me a picture of it?
Isn't
Yeah.
it the
All right,
22nd one too?
I sent one to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
22
I'll
out of
get a picture
99,
of
and
it.
that's her
Okay.
number. Are
All
we
right.
going snake order or are we going
Yeah.
regular order?
Sure, go ahead. What's your
Okay.
number 9? Caitlin
I
Clark.
know it. At number 9, I put the Nintendo GameCube.
Ooh, that's a goated pick. All right.
Nice.
Some of the best games, really the best games Nintendo ever made are on the Super Nintendo, but I wasn't old enough when that
We
came
were
out.
GameCube kids for sure.
Got Melee and Mario Kart.
Double
Super
Dash
Monkey
is
Ball?
so good. Super Monkey Ball.
Played the fuck out of all those.
Sims 2 busting out.
Oh yeah.
Mario Sunshine.
Oh,
Let Sims 2 busting out less, but yeah.
Super Mario Sunshine was, I think, my first interaction with the Mario games.
It's so good.
Mine too.
The schmovement with the flood.
Oh yeah. You got the little backpack that made the noises, spray and shit.
Flood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, Maddie, you're number 9.
My number 9. I like 30s and 50s music.
30s
30s
and
and
50s,
Yeah,
not the
30s.
40s.
Something bad happened.
Oh, okay.
30s,
30s
Oh.
through 50s. Okay, we're not just
Oh,
excluding the
okay.
40s.
So the reason this is my number.
He was
9
too
is-
busy during the 40s to really
I
pay
was-
attention to
I
music.
was too busy during the 40s. No, but
he was fighting the war. He didn't have time to listen to music.
He lost though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
the music takes me back to a simpler time. May not have been the best times, but it takes me back to
Not when
simpler
everyone
time.
had rights.
And it relaxes me. It's a lot different from the music that we have now, and I like that.
Yeah, not all these cowbells and dingle hoppers.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite artist from that time period?
Yeah, it'd be the Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra. As far as the 30s, I'd say the Ink Spots.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay. Deep holes here. My number 9 is Michael Cera.
That's crazy.
Listen, I don't know what it is about that guy. He just seems so wholesome. I'll watch anything he's in, and he may not be the most attractive guy in Hollywood, but I would do anything for that man. Take a bullet for him, date him, have an affair with him. Anything he asked, I'd
All
do
the
it.
stuff Bruno Mars would do for that girl in Grenade.
Yeah, but like times 1,000. Michael Cera, you're welcome on the podcast anytime.
All right. My number 9, when your back finally cracks or your ears finally pop.
How am I gonna find a picture for that?
It's a skeleton.
It's making my job difficult.
Just look up chiropractor.
Okay.
Yep. Nothing feels better.
Who's the bigger old man? You for saying that, or Matthew for saying music's from the 30s, 40s, and 50s?
I mean, look at me.
Oh, and then you go
Yeah.
with your number 8.
I'll go with, Burgei saying the GameCube made me think of the PlayStation 2.
Made you think. I thought you have these written down.
I do.
I definitely came prepared.
The PlayStation 2 was the GOAT growing up. It was so good.
Oh yeah.
Favorite game from the PS2?
So many. Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah.
That's classic. Good pick.
Best game of all time. My first ever game was on the PlayStation 2. It was NASCAR 2001.
Damn.
And I played as Dale Earnhardt, and they would show the standings from that year. And I didn't know why Dale Earnhardt did so bad that year. It's because he only raced in one race that year.
Why is that?
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
R.I.P. Dale.
Raise hell, praise Dale.
You said it. You said it, bud. Alrighty. My number 8 is the beefy 5-layer burrito from Taco
Okay.
Bell.
All right.
Good answer.
It's a classic. It could cure world hunger. It could really change the world if democracy would let it. And
Okay. I don't know about all that.
It's a Taco
I
Bell
believe her.
classic. And I don't even get the 5-layer burrito that often, but it's one of those things
Big
where
fan.
it holds. Taco Bell would not be Taco Bell without it.
We'll make a docu-series getting a beefy 5-layer
I
burrito
fuck
every
with
day for every meal.
Be a
I fuck with the grilled cheese burrito from there right now.
Ooh.
It's
Dude,
so
their-
greasy.
their
Gets
chicken-
your hands all fucked.
their
But it's
Yeah.
so good.
their Cantina chicken tacos
Oh,
are
yeah.
gas. That's been my new fixation from Taco Bell. But no, the
They
beefy
probably
5-layer
give you
burrito.
gas too.
Everything there
Yeah,
does.
yeah. You
It's
can't-
all worth it.
You
though.
can't go to Taco Bell and not
It
expect
all
it.
is
Fuck your
poison
shit up.
for
It's
you.
all worth it.
Yeah. But that's my number 8, Matthew.
All right, my number 8. Halloween.
Ooh.
Halloween.
The movie or the holiday?
The holiday.
Okay.
We're good.
Yep.
Halloween, the holiday, is my absolute favorite time of the year because I love the fall season. I love all the spooky stuff and all the cool lights, and it feels so much different compared to the rest of the holidays because so many people put in a lot of work to make all kinds of cool haunted houses or really go out and making costumes and stuff. It really feels like a time where it's like a darker time, and I enjoy that a lot.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just like the 40s.
Yeah.
Things were just different back then. Simpler times.
Without all the racism.
Shout out Taylor Swift.
Jesus.
Shout out. All right. Burgei?
My number 8, I put Hammer for.
What's that?
What's Hammer for?
Yeah.
Nails, you idiot.
Hey, what's up, dog?
No, my number 8, I put Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Hey, you may see that on my list a little later.
Oh, that almost made
it's
mine.
so good. There's no downsides to being addicted to it.
Yeah.
No.
It's so good.
I definitely haven't been trying to fight my Dr. Pepper addiction for years.
It's the number 1 soda to me. It is not, there is another beverage on this list though. Later.
I
Yeah.
can guess what it is.
I can probably
but
guess what it is,
We'll leave it
too.
a surprise for the viewers.
Unless you've seen the
Chalky
Newlywed.
milk. Number 1.
Yoo-hoo.
Burgei's list is just going to be 4 beverages on it. He's a drink girly.
Oh,
Alright,
and then
yeah,
it's
and then
snake
you got
order.
your,
Oh, yeah, I
your
wasn't
number
ready.
7. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Almost akin to yours with the 5-layer burrito. Number 7, I've got the McDonald's McChicken.
Ooh, that's gas.
What do you get on your McChicken?
I
You
just
get
get
it
a
as
McChicken,
is.
dude.
Just get a McChicken.
Yeah, and I get 4 of them.
You get 4?
Yeah.
You eat all of them?
I go, I want 4 McChickens, a medium fry, and a large Dr. Pepper,
Hell
please.
yeah, dude.
And then gets me going for the
That
rest of the
Jesus.
day.
That is like, that should be America's like national meal. Is that
I've
exactly
hit
what
him harder than that in the head.
On accident.
accident.
Look at that.
We're
On
playing football.
accident.
Burgei, that's a feast for kings right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's
God.
crazy.
I can't imagine the next like 12 hours after that though.
The next bathroom trip is bad, but man,
Is it worth it?
there's nothing like that 4th McChicken.
I've done 2 McChickens
Yeah.
before, and like that's enough to put me in a coma. I don't think I could go for 3.
You ever ate 3 Big Macs in one day?
You have, I remember.
Yeah, I was with our aunt, and we both got a Big Mac, and I'm like, man, I'm still hungry. She's like, here, have mine. There's another McDonald's up here. So I ate hers, and then she gets a Big Mac. I'm like, I'll get another Big Mac while we're here.
Oh, I'm in the back seat with my snack wrap, like
Yeah.
gaining all the freaking weight. Yeah, real fair.
Oh, yeah, dude.
All right, Matthew, what is your number 7?
This goes along with Halloween. I like bats.
Okay.
Okay.
Bats are my favorite animal. They're like the dogs, but in the sky. You ever look at
I've heard
bats?
that.
Their nickname is sky puppies. They got these
Okay.
huge eyes, and they're just so cute with their little snouts. And when they eat, especially the fruit bats, they just nibble. It's just adorable. And then
Yeah.
when they yawn, they stick their little tongues out. Love them.
Yep.
Love them to
Squeak, squeak,
bits.
squeak, squeak.
Yep. They're the coolest rodents ever.
All right.
And they power our submarine technology with sonar. They
I don't-
put bats in there.
Yeah.
I don't know about
That's
that.
fucking sick, dude. I want to see a bat with military training.
Oh, they don't have military training.
Huh?
They're like the dogs I think Russia trained to blow up tanks.
Oh my!
You know what they say? Bats are like the dogs of the sky.
Yeah, sky puppies.
It's all adding up.
You ever see that? Well, I don't want to get too off topic.
Okay.
Poland in World War II
He's gonna do it anyway.
had a bear in their army.
Holy shit!
It wasn't Poland's actual army; it was their resistance force.
Yeah.
That's
they
still
had a
sick.
bear.
But Jaylene, you making that comment, how many times do you go, I wasn't going to bring this up, but
It runs in the family, really.
Yeah.
What are we on? Number 7?
Yep.
My number 7 is seasons 4 through 7 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I thought about just putting the whole show, but like there's other shows that I like more than like the early and later seasons of Sunny, but those seasons are like peak television. Right off the bat, you've got like Gang Solves the Gas Crisis, you've got
yeah.
Fat Mac, you've got The Gang Gives Frank an Intervention, The Night Man Cometh.
Is that
Some of the
what
best.
The wrestling one
Yes.
is in there.
Oh yeah, like if you've not watched It's Always Sunny, start in season 4, and at least like get a few episodes in. It's so good. It's great television, and I don't want to think of who I would be without it.
A mess.
I would be.
So I actually thought of this before all the food stuff, but the McGriddle and hash brown from McDonald's.
See, you lost
Oh my
me.
gosh.
You lost me.
I don't wake up early enough for that. They stopped serving that at 9.
I get about 4 hash browns and 1 or 2 McGriddles.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
And if I'm still feeling it,
Mc-
I'll get the breakfast
McDonald's
burritos
hash
too.
browns do go crazy.
Dude, so good.
They're so good when you're hungover.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
that grease.
We're such Americans, by the way, because we're not even to number 5 yet. We've already listed 3 different kinds of fast food.
Next on my list, superheroes. As a nerdy kid growing up, all that stuff, really inspired me as a kid.
Who's your
Yeah.
favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
Good pick.
It's not-
Which
Mine.
multiverse?
All of them.
The 90s animated.
There you go. With the spider wing. The spider
No,
web
not
wings?
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh,
Just animated Spider-Man.
all right.
With the
Oh.
wings.
That kind of makes him look like a bat, one of those like
Yeah.
sky dogs.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, sorry. That's Batman.
You're
sorry.
wrong.
Sorry.
Bad answer.
Ooh. Is there anything else you want to more? You fucking nerd about superheroes?
Oh,
I'm so
Yeah.
kidding.
yeah. Say Iron Man right now.
Iron Man
Robert
is
Downey
Superhero.
Jr.
He's not a superhero.
He's not.
I
no
only picked
powers.
important things for my list, and my number 6 pick is feminism.
Oh
List.
boy.
Boo.
Bunch
Boo.
of misogynists on this podcast.
Back of the bus.
She's not even allowed on the bus.
On a serious note, I didn't want to get too serious, but feminism is very important to me, and yeah, shout out to all
I didn't want to do this,
all,
but
shout out to all my feminists who came before me. Y'all rock, and
Mona Lisa.
I appreciate it. Yep.
More like moaning Lisa when I'm done with her.
Okay.
Got him.
There's too much misogyny on this podcast. We need more feminism here.
Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
All, the biggest inspirations to
Sheryl
women.
Crow.
Of all the women you could have said, you come up with Sheryl Crow.
What a weird way to start a song. My Friend the Communist.
That song is really good, though.
I love that song.
All right, Mandy, you're number 6.
My number 6 is hiking.
Okay.
I like hiking
Yeah.
a lot.
Good answer.
That's a good answer, but feminism isn't.
You're exactly right.
Oh shit!
You
Okay.
nailed it.
Okay.
Hiking is my de-stress, is one of my de-stressors, and is my free therapy. I go hiking a lot just for the fun of it, but also when I'm feeling pretty shitty, I just drag my ass like I'm gonna go walk, even if it's like a 5-minute, 10-minute walk. It'll do wonders for me. So hiking is definitely up there.
But is it as good as 4 McChickens?
No
No.
chance. Dude, I want to make chicken so bad right now. Dude.
We gotta hurry up so
Yeah.
McDonald's doesn't close. Because honestly, I'm going to Taco Bell after this for sure.
All right, my number 6, I've got Star Wars. No specific one.
Okay.
There are ones I like less, but just all of it as an idea.
Just the whole franchise.
Yeah, just all of
Okay.
it. The EU. the
Episode
books.
9.
No.
Okay.
Stop
Not
hitting your
really
head,
the
dog.
sequels as much.
Okay.
But like some of the other movies, like Solo's all right. Rogue One's pretty good. Even though it's not necessary. But and then Mandalorian, obviously good. The Book of Boba Fett. Why y'all hating?
It was
alright.
It was good.
I thought it was good.
Oh, Boba Fett's woke now. He wasn't anything in the original.
Yeah.
He didn't do shit.
I think people just love to shit on Star Wars.
Try to find Boba Fett's name in the original series. The original series. It was only 3 episodes, but they were 2 hours long.
We'll count it.
He was too good of a bounty hunter. You couldn't find a trace of him.
Yeah. That is true. But it's awesome. Star Wars is.
Yeah.
Even the prequels.
Dude,
And
I love the prequels.
I don't
Fuck what
remember.
everybody says.
Was it a podcast episode you guys were talking about Star Wars?
Palling around, maybe?
Or palling around, yeah. I used to be an episode 2 guy.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, you
Episode
used to.
1 is better.
Yeah,
You think
because
so?
you and I used to
Yeah,
talk about that
the
a lot.
pod race scene is so cool. Even though it's 30 minutes, it should be longer.
A whole movie.
For the record,
A whole
Burgei.
NASCAR race.
Burgei does
If
love
we get the
NASCAR.
rights to Star Wars episode
Wars
10,
pod race.
They're
pod
just
racing.
gonna give us the rights to
a
Star
series.
Wars.
A series, and we'll have it 4 seasons.
He's got this all thought out
4
already.
seasons of pod
just make it
racers,
like
man.
NASCAR only, only
Yeah.
scripted.
Who's gonna be Dale Earnhardt Sr.?
Oh, Samolba. The Intimidator.
All right, I'm all for it now. I'm all in.
Then my number 5, NFL Red Zone. Dude, it is unmatched. The best football experience you can get, just non-stop action. Scott Hansen, he doesn't piss, and neither will I if Red Zone's on. You can't stop to take a piss when Red Zone's on. You never know what could happen, especially if you're in fantasy football. You have to have Red Zone on.
Mhm.
It's like, how else are you? Oh, Cooper Kupp scored. They'll show it.
Yeah.
Then you go, ooh, you check your phone. You already know it's 10 points for a 30-yard touchdown, but you check anyway.
You got to make sure.
Oh, 30 points.
And you screenshot it.
It's
and you
the
send it to your
best thing
buddies.
ever. And then the old ball and chain doesn't talk to you the whole day.
Ooh.
That's how you want it.
You're already calling your wife the ball and
The
chain?
old ball and chain. I'll
Um,
never forget us watching the Packers Cowboys playoff game together, and she's just going, "That ain't good." I know. And then just
Shout out Burgei's ball and chain. We love you.
Yeah, at halftime, don't talk to me. That game was bad. It was quiet in that house, dude. But it's never been quieter in a house after a football game than Michigan State, the botched punt.
Mm-hmm.
Moose was watching that.
Ooh.
'Cause that was the first year where Harbaugh was getting it going, and they were about to beat Michigan State, but he has trouble with the snap. And Michigan State returned a botched snap all the way for a touchdown to win the game. No time left. And Moose just turns the game off, doesn't say anything. I don't say anything.
I remember that because I walked in the living room and you kind of gave me this look, and I was like, "Ooh."
It was bad.
I will keep my mouth shut also.
But that was my number 5, Red Zone.
And you stole Matthew's number 5?
Yeah,
Right?
I don't
Yeah.
think I did.
No, my number 5 is ships.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Relationships.
No.
I shouldn't have laughed, but it's such a contrast from what Burgei just
Nope.
said.
I like sailing ships. I like
You like
steam-powered
sailboats
ships.
the best?
Boats aren't ships.
Pontoons.
Steam-powered ships are so cool.
Steam-powered.
I just listened
sailing.
to a podcast episode about them.
Dude, let me tell you, the steam stuff was on another level.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was, if I owned a boat, it'd be a steam-powered boat. I'd be shoveling all day. But no, seriously, my dream, not even vacation, but I'd just like to be on a ship for, I don't know, at least a week. And I might die from seasickness, but it'd be so worth it. I just want
There's
to,
a lot of things you can die from on a ship.
yeah.
Scurvy.
The worst ever maritime
Sirens.
disaster in the U.S. was on a steamship.
Was
on
it?
the Mississippi. This was what the podcast episode was about.
Okay.
A steamship, 3 boilers exploded.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
1,100 people and 1 alligator died.
One alligator?
Yeah, they had an alligator on board, as
Aw.
you do. This was
I don't
in-
like how you delivered this with a smirk, by the way. Burgei's like
No,
on the
because
verge of laughter.
you're about
going,
to know
11
why.
People.
Let me tell you what happened to this alligator. This was a civil war.
Okay.
We were prisoners that were going back home. They didn't make
Poor
it.
guy. Quit
right?
popping your head.
They were going back home from being prisoners of war, and they didn't make it. Most of them didn't. But one guy was alive when the fire was going. The strategy is, because these were made of wood, a lot of the stuff on the ship would float. You just throw something overboard, jump on top. He's like, "Oh, I'm perfect. The alligator crate. I'll use that, but I don't want a live alligator in there while I'm on it." So he fixes a bayonet, kills the alligator with the bayonet charge, and then throws the crate overboard, jumps in after it, misses. He has to like kick away like 2 or 3 people to get to the crate. They drown, but he gets on the crate and lives.
That's survival of the fittest right there.
I want to see that movie.
Yeah,
We get the movie rights
1,100
to that.
people died.
Damn.
The way the boilers were, like the pilot of the ship, the pilot area, instantly destroyed, instantly killed. That's where the explosion was located. And then everything's on fire, and then part of the ship collapses, one of the decks, and it slants right into the fire, and people are just sliding down the deck into the flames.
Jesus Christ. This sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah. And the ship was overpacked too. There were way too many soldiers on it, and they were all prisoners of war that weren't getting fed. And not even on this was on a prison ship. It was like they rationed out, but they didn't have enough rations because they didn't know how many people were on there. So a bunch of hungry Civil War vets trying to live from this explosion. Yeah.
That's awful. That's awful.
It's far enough in the past, though, so you can laugh about it, huh?
And well, the cool thing was, too, about it is it's the Mississippi River, and it was during a flood. So it was at this time, the river was 3 miles wide. And they were right in the middle of the river when it exploded. So if you were to swim back to shore, and most people couldn't swim back then, you had to swim 1.5 miles.
Hey,
in the dark too.
that's
This
the
was
best
at
time
night.
to start swimming.
This was at night
That
when it
surprises
happened.
me how, like, historically, like, a lot of people back in the day didn't know how to swim. Because it's like, what do you do all day? Like, swimming.
Go to war. What do you mean?
I guess it's true, but, like, when you're a kid.
Well,
Like, that's
Timmy, you're
fun to do.
14. Time to go to war.
Or that they're in the coal mines.
Okay, Dad. If your dad's even alive by the time you're 14.
All right, let's keep it going.
We're gonna
here.
become a real man now.
But yeah, steamships are awesome. They stopped doing steamships on the Mississippi after that.
That would make
I
sense.
believe it.
Yeah, that would make sense. All right, so we're at number 5.
Yeah.
My number 5 is my therapist.
Ooh,
Aw.
bad answer.
Yeah, she's not doing a lot of good, is she? No, but seriously, therapy's great, and if you haven't gone, try it out. It's a lot of fun. And shout out my therapist. I think she watches a few of our videos every now and then, so we'll find out if she's a real fan or not. And if you're my therapist and you're watching this, hello, and please subscribe, because I guarantee you're not, and it's not against HIPAA if you subscribe, and we need the subscribers. So please, thank you, I'd appreciate it. Subscribe. All right, you're up.
Number 5, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shooting my shot.
The GOAT.
Okay.
Caitlin, my DMs are open.
If she doesn't win Rookie of the Year, I will commit war crimes.
I will break the Geneva Convention.
All of them. Every rule in there.
You've been like a ride or die for Caitlin Clark ever since Burgei brought her up on the Newlywed Game.
Honestly, he brought her up. I was like, yeah, why didn't I think of
I
that
lit a
one?
fire inside
Yeah.
And now he's on a mission.
Caitlin, rate this juke.
Damn, dude.
I'm gonna cut that out.
That was sexy.
I'm
I
cutting
hope
that out.
she's not watching. I hope she's not watching.
My
I hope she
DMs
is.
are
The
open.
rest of the WNBA, leave our poor girl Caitlyn
Yeah,
alone.
come on. She's making you guys money.
Do
Exactly.
people not like her?
They all hate her.
Yeah.
Why?
She's too good.
She's
Yeah.
the only one that I like even heard of in the WNBA.
That's why they're jealous.
Oh, get over
And
it.
apparently, they're now allowing a 3v3 during the off season. So some of them may be doing that.
Van Lith did. Haley Van Lith. She's on the Olympic U.S. 3v3 team. Who got bronze? And I did it for Kobe. I got bronze for Kobe.
Kobe
Aw.
won't want bronze.
No, he wouldn't.
But that's so sweet.
No,
Yeah.
it's actually really lame. Not as lame as Tatum, but up there.
Channing Tatum?
Jason Tatum.
Oh.
On the topic of the Olympics, Katie Ledecky almost made my top 10 list.
Is that the swimmer? She's the GOAT.
Dude, she's awesome.
She has like the top 20 times
Yeah.
for 1500 freestyle.
She's so humble, too.
I thought she was going to say she's so hot.
I wouldn't be humble.
She's not bad. You know.
Is it my number 4 now?
Yeah.
Read it off.
Yep.
I told you to come prepared.
Plaid couch.
Ooh, that's higher than I had it. Ooh.
Because it's been keeping me busy.
Honestly, yeah. I agree with that.
It's nice because I get to meet up with you guys.
Yeah.
Like
I was
every
gonna say,
weekend
what do
now.
you do, Matthew? What do you do?
More than me.
I show up.
He's in more videos.
I show up. I give some ideas. I give my feedback.
own YouTube channel to work on.
How's that coming along, bud?
Hey, he just released something.
Yeah.
Wait, did you drop a video?
Yeah.
Yes, I was talking about it.
The
NFL
football
tier
ranking.
list.
That's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you just sent a picture
It
of
took
it.
less than an hour.
I'm going to have to
make.
watch that when I go home.
Shout out Burgei's YouTube
Yeah, we'll
channel.
link his channel down below.
And I don't ever edit.
Yeah.
I just do it live in OBS. That's
Yeah.
how I switch the scenes.
No.
Just make them visible and invisible.
I know what you mean about keeping it busy, though, because,
Yeah.
like, I have not, like, gone out in a minute because it's like, well, I'm not going to go out and get all drugged up because I have to edit a podcast.
Yeah.
So, but it's nice to have something to do and just something to do that's not, like, work or house related. Like, it's nice to have something creative to work on. And it's fun hanging out with the boys.
Always.
I just, like, took your answer from you. Sorry. Did you want to expand
No.
on that?
No.
Now you know what it feels like
That
to
was
be a
number
woman.
4.
My number 4, I've got YouTube pulled up. Get that out of here. My number 4 is American Idiot by Green Day, which is
The album or the song?
The album.
Okay.
It's my favorite album of all time. I'm gonna get a little cheesy here. Sorry. That was like. Thanks. You ruined my moment. We're even.
You ruined
You
mine.
don't get a
Great.
moment
Yeah.
for American Idiot.
Ugh.
All right. Fuck you. I won't talk about it.
The most
Good.
political
Matthew,
album
what's
of all
yours?
time.
No.
Jaylene,
it's
talk
not.
about American Idiot.
American Idiot, I think, is the thing that altered my brain chemistry, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
That's what did it.
But I'm not kidding. Like, the first time I heard a single song of that album, it was like a light bulb went off in my brain. It was like, oh, this makes sense to me for whatever reason. And I started listening to a lot of punk music. I wouldn't be into a lot of the stuff I am now without that album. And it's one of those albums where I could probably listen to that album in full every day for the rest of my life and not get sick of it. So, yeah, if you haven't listened to American Idiot, give it a listen. And if you don't like it, I don't care. It's still my favorite. Shout out Billy Joe. You're welcome on the show anytime.
Spoken
Anytime,
like a true American Idiot fan.
Hell yeah.
Anytime Holiday comes on my playlist, I always think of playing Pokemon Tower Defense. That's when I was listening to that song a lot. Pokemon Tower Defense. I don't know if it's still on the internet, but that game went hard.
I literally forgot that even existed.
That game went hard.
We'll have to see if it's out
And
there.
I never
Is that
beat
in
it.
your top 10?
No.
He might have to do some rearranging now.
No, that's all right. I already have one video game related one.
Yeah. You and I have
I
talked about
kept it
this
to
before,
one.
though. Like, we have certain albums like that, or, like, I would say certain albums, certain songs that, like, we relate to video games. Because, like, you told me
Yeah.
that One Panic album always makes you think of Wind Waker.
Yeah.
So-
I don't remember which one.
Yeah,
actually.
but...
Oh, the one with memories on it.
Oh,
so-
Vices.
yeah.
Vice and Virtues. So, that's really cool. But again, American Idiot's one of those ones where I've gone back to it so many times in my life that
I'm curious, why does it make you think of Wind Waker?
that's what I was
just
playing,
playing
at the
Wind
time.
Waker. Listening to that
Oh,
album.
gotcha.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
like a time capsule when you listen to a song a bunch and then you listen to it again 5 years later and it takes you right back.
I think that when I listened to So Wrong It's Right by All Time Low, because that's the album I had playing in my car when I got my license. So yeah, All Time Low is not welcome on the show for reasons.
Fair enough.
Go before I dig myself a hole.
All right, number 4. I have archery for me. I used to coach archery. I was a coach for 5 years, and it really improved my confidence. I was really down in the dumps with the job that I had, but taking the risk to be the head coach at a school and just having to plan everything on my own, it really took me out of that shell and led me to where I am right now. And I don't think I would want to be anything else than what I am. and that's a lot to do with archery because there was so much stuff that I had to keep track of, so much stuff that I had to learn and just kind of make sense of, and it all just.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm so sorry. I just thought of something.
Wow,
Yeah.
Jaylene.
Stay on topic.
It is on topic.
Wow.
Keep
on
going.
topic,
It is on
like
topic.
pizza. Huh? But
I'm so sorry. That was like a meaningful moment, and I ruined
Yeah,
it.
fuck you, Jaylene.
God.
Archery.
Matthew, I'm sorry.
Fuck is wrong with you?
You're getting Jaylene's pay this week.
My old $0.
Jaylene, pay him.
You got no money on me.
Archery has made me into what I believe in to be a competent leader. I think I could do a lot just from the stuff that I learned.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, explain yourself.
I was on TikTok today, and I got this edit of Hawkeye from the Adventures
Jesus
that is like
Christ.
supposed to make him look like a badass. It was a pretty cool edit. The top comment was, man, all 8 Hawkeye fans really appreciated this. And as you were talking about archery, that's the first thing I thought of. And I'm so sorry I ruined your moment, but it's so stupid. I'm sorry. Just Tegan, fire me.
The only time the Avengers lost it was because Hawkeye wasn't there when they lost to Thanos the first time.
Shit, you might be onto something.
Huh?
But yeah, I'm sorry. I just. Whew, man. All right. Sorry, Maddie.
We're on number 4, right? My number 4. You're done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already ruined his moment.
Give me beer.
Any specific
Any
kind or
beer,
just all
any
beer?
of
Any beer.
Okay.
Modelo's the best.
I-
Corona.
See, I figured Modelo would be
Oh yeah.
just
I had 3 Modelos last night.
Whew.
3 Modelos and 6 hot dogs.
Dude, he was wildin'.
What'd you eat though?
I actually have the picture of the hot dogs. Hold on.
Were
I
they-
can send it to you
were
for
they
the
good?
video.
Were they
Yeah,
good?
I'll
Oh,
put
yeah.
it up.
I sent it to my father-in-law, and there's a Modelo in the fridge.
Okay. I'll post that with us.
Chloe had 2 or 3, and I had the rest, so I had 5 or 6 hot dogs.
Okay. Who's counting?
She goes, some of them can be for tomorrow
No.
Nope.
if they can make it the rest of the
Hot dogs.
day.
Hot dogs slap. Hot dogs
Especially when they're
slap.
on the grill
I
like
thought
that.
about putting hot dogs on the list, but they kind of hot dogs and beer. What's the difference? You know, they go with
That's the most American answer.
hot dog
so
in
far.
one hand and a beer in the other, and you're at a ball diamond.
Ooh.
Perfect, dude. That's the American dream right there.
And then I forgot.
Your
Number
number 3.
3.
Hot dogs.
Number 3. Got the hot dog photo up instead of the list. Give me YouTube.
That's a good one.
YouTube. I learned so much on YouTube. Do you want to hear a story about a steamboat explosion that I learned on YouTube?
Tell us
It's
more
on
about
the
it.
Mississippi River. Now, the reason steamboats don't work in the Mississippi River is all the silt in the water. Because it's a boiler, it just takes water from the river and then heats it up. The steam makes the ship go. But you get a bunch of shit in the river.
Like real, like shit?
Like
Oh,
silt,
Or-
not
Shit.
Oh.
very little shit.
Because I would
It's
assume
like-
there's shit
There
in the
is shit in the
Mississippi.
river, I bet.
Yeah.
But it's mostly the silt.
Got it.
And it's not good for the boiler. And 3 boilers exploded. It was really the one that exploded that caused the other 2 to explode. It was just one bad
I
boiler.
thought this was just going to be a bit, but he actually spat out another fact that he didn't say before when he told the
Yeah.
story.
The silt.
Yeah, it was confusing them telling the story in the podcast because there were captains, like military captains, and then other captains that weren't in the military. They were just boat captains.
Yeah.
So-
I could imagine.
But YouTube, great. If you can differentiate between like the people that know what they're talking about and not, you can learn a lot on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then funniest people ever on YouTube too.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Just watch it at work.
Watch it every day.
Yeah, every day, literally. I'll be playing a game on one monitor and the other is YouTube.
Dude, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't even watch like that much television
shit's-
anymore. You just throw the YouTube on
yeah,
TV
and it's free.
Yeah.
yeah.
I pay for it. because I don't like.
Oh my god. Oh.
You gleeked.
Ew. It's on the mic.
Oh.
I'm gonna cut
Ew.
that.
Ew. Let's all wait like
Zoom
5
in
minutes and bring
10
it back
times
up.
Zoom. 10 times zoom on that and play it 3 times.
I cannot believe I
That's
just.
what you get for ruining my
I
moment.
know. I'm sorry.
God.
I'm a fucking
Make
moment
that the
killer.
thumbnail.
I'm so sorry.
That was her hot tua for a second.
She's on YouTube.
I cannot believe I just fucking. I don't like do that ever. You know.
Yeah, sure.
When have you seen me do that?
Just now.
Well, yeah.
Oh my
Did you
god.
guys hear Hawktua's not voting for Trump?
Cool.
I'm cutting that. I'm cutting that.
Number 3, Hawk 2.
I'm not voting for you anymore, by the
Oh,
way.
Yeah.
I'll like watch that.
I'm for Kamala.
Yeah.
And I'll vote for her too.
Um,
But yeah, YouTube's freaking awesome, and I pay for it for no
I'm
ads.
so sorry for clicking on the mic. I cannot believe I just did
YouTube
that.
TV is also a great product, but it's expensive. You get your money's worth though.
Did you hear how much the new NFL package is? Like $700.
Damn.
Didn't they just get sued for antitrust? They lost the suit too, but it's going to appeals. I might get money because I had NFL Game Pass or whatever they got sued for, and it's billions because antitrust damages. It's they find out the damages and then they triple it
Yeah.
for antitrust. So here comes the money.
You'll get like $5, but
I'll get. I should get my money back, dude.
Dude, Gizmo wants to play ball.
Anyway,
Yeah, he does.
That was my number 3.
Gizmo just tossed a football over
He
here.
did.
he's like, throw it, Burgei.
He's like, we talking
Throw it.
ball over here?
Yeah, look at him go. Damn, dude. You're getting it. You're getting it.
What's your number 3, Matthew?
Okay, so my number 3
Jaylene gleeking on the mic.
I'm so sorry.
is the video game Persona 5. This kind of goes hand in hand with archery because before I got the position, I was playing Persona 5, and in that game you take the role as a leader who steps into pretty dangerous worlds, and you're pretty much in charge of keeping all your party members alive. And the game was very cool about kind of showing that if you want to get anywhere, you got to take risks, even if you might fail. So after playing that game, it kind of changed the way that I thought of how I would approach life, and just kind of, instead of being so worried, just kind of jump in and see where you go, and if it doesn't work, all well. So that kind of led me to jumping into the archery position, and 5 years later, I ended up quitting because something better came along as well. And so that archery and Persona just kind of all ties in with my whole leadership thing. So that's a close game in my heart.
Did you ever stop that gym teacher in that game?
Oh yeah, multiple times.
Is that the?
Yep.
Yeah, we don't need to bring that up.
That's the shock factor that was really hard to get over when I first
Oof,
played it.
We don't need to know that. I'm just so embarrassed that I gleeked on the podcast. I can't believe I did that. This
I
video
have
file
too
might
good
be
of
corrupted.
comedic timing. It's not your
I
fault.
just wasn't expecting it.
All the ladies do it.
Yeah.
Ew. My number 3 is my Spotify premium that my mom pays for. I fucking love Spotify. I hate the CEO. They need to play artists more. He does just
Yeah, they need to pay me
scammy things.
more.
Yeah, Burgei needs paid more for his diss tracks that are on Spotify. But
I didn't fill out a W-9, so I'm not getting any money.
Spotify has literally changed the way that I've listened to music and how I just experience music. I like to think I'm one of those I hate to say chronically online music kids because cringe,
Fantano girl.
but kind of, yeah. And it's
You even have the flannel on.
it's not a yellow flannel.
It's the red.
Oh shit.
The
but
big day.
it would have been yellow, but I knew I was gonna gleek on the podcast.
Stop saying gleek. That's disgusting.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine a world where I can't just go on and listen to what I want to listen to. It's just such a beautiful tool to be able to listen to all that music and take it in, and I'm not trying to get emotional. It just kind of is coming out of me. I'm so sorry. Delete this footage.
No more podcasts.
Yeah, this is the last one. My poor little brain can't take it. No, I love Spotify. I just love music. And if my mom just canceled the Spotify one day and didn't tell me, I would probably have a brain aneurysm.
You could just pay for it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind paying for it, but like if unexpectedly my Spotify I didn't have access to it, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be a broken shell of a woman. So please don't shut down Spotify.
I pay for YouTube, and it includes YouTube Music, and I don't use it. I use Spotify.
Dude, Spotify's so great.
It's got Big Man Blastoise on there.
Also, like, my favorite day of the year is when the Spotify Wraps come out. The amount of like serotonin hits I get from that. I could like get pregnant and like birth a child into the world, and if it happened to be on the same day that my Spotify Wrapped came out,
Yeah?
I would be more excited and happy for my Spotify Wrapped.
That's fucked
What?
up.
That's how much I love music and how much I love Spotify.
Cut me out of the video for that part.
And how much I consume it.
Yeah, I agree.
Jaylene, edit someone cutting with a saw the floor out beneath me, and I just sink out as you tell that story.
I
And I'm
don't.
getting airlifted out.
I didn't think. No, you guys weren't getting it. How?
No, I get it.
Yeah, you know that scene in The Dark Knight? Do that.
The freaking sky balloon hook.
Have that grab Burgei.
That would kill you if they tried that in real life.
No.
Just your arms would get ripped off.
No. Let's test it right now. Get a sky balloon.
Oh my god.
Shit.
So, Tegan, you should go. Keep
My
talking.
number 3, having a clean house.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
You
I
know,
don't know what that is.
after everything's just clean and being able to relax and enjoy it before someone.
Crack open a cold one.
Put some hot dogs on the grill.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's such a good feeling, especially when you leave your house and come back and it's clean.
It's already clean?
It's like,
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know. Like, I have a magic house or something. So I'll just leave stuff on the floor, and then when I come back, it's gone.
I think that means you have a good wife who takes care of that
No,
for you.
she makes me pick it up.
Oh, okay. As she should.
An even better
I
wife.
was
As
joking.
she should.
An even better
I was
wife.
joking. She makes me do it. And then she hits me.
As she should.
with some knowledge.
Yeah.
She hits hard too, and if I fight back, it just makes it worse.
As she should.
That's the power dynamic that needs to happen.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm going to Matthew's house.
Ooh.
Do we want to make a quick side turn to that? When I was working at the factory and got a call from Chloe.
Oh, and she was freaking hammered, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Her and I
Because
were.
she was like,
her and I
"Oh,
had
I'm
been
gonna
drinking.
hit on Tegan to see if what he does."
I think
And
there
you
was
just hung up on her.
I think there was like a TikTok trend or
Yeah,
something around
it was
at
a
the time where
TikTok
it was like
trend.
call your boyfriend's best friend and see like if he's a homie or not.
And I didn't respond at first because I was
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, so
So then they called
then we
Matthew.
called Matthew.
And how'd that go, Matthew? Did you pass the test?
I did.
He's a good friend to
Well,
Chloe.
she was clearly drunk.
This is the first time Chloe's called me, and I'm like, oh crap, what did Burgei do? So,
Nothing bad.
and then she starts off like kind of crying, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I said, I gotta do my best to keep this going with Burgei because that's a
It's on you now.
And then I heard fucking Jaylene in the background giggling, and I just started playing along after that.
Oh,
Okay.
the story's changed after all these years.
Huh?
Tegan, on the other hand, what'd you do when you finally got back to her?
I called. It's the whole thing, you know.
Whole spiel.
What are you doing?
No, she was like, Burgei and I broke up. Can we hang out? And I just click.
Actually, I remember that because you hung up and me and Chloe were like, what a fucking asshole. And then Burgei's sitting on the other end of the living room by himself and he goes, Tegan's a real one. That's my best friend right there.
That's my dog. I think, didn't she text you after saying,
I think
We
so.
clarified that it
or
was a
just
joke.
never told you?
No, well, I could also hear Jaylene cackling.
Yeah.
I remember one of us clarified. Like either you, Chloe, or myself.
I think it was Chloe.
Yeah, somebody made sure. So
No, like it wasn't obvious.
she shouldn't have put us on speakerphone.
All right, now number 2,
Yep.
Dr. Pepper.
There we go.
That's
Yeah.
high. Ooh,
What
Damn,
number was
dude.
that on mine? 8?
Dude.
Yeah, 8.
It's the nectar of the gods. You know,
it is good.
there's not a day where it doesn't hit right.
Yeah. An ice cold Dr. Pepper on a hot day. Oh my god. Do you prefer it from like bottle, can, soda fountain?
God
like they're
himself.
all good.
As long as it's cold.
I say an
can
ice
is
cold
the
can of
best.
Dr. Pepper is elite.
I
The
drink it
aluminum
straight
taste.
from God's teat.
All right. All
Damn,
right.
dude. No wonder it's so addictive.
Straight
That's
from
gross.
the IV bag.
That's grosser than what I said. That's grosser than what I
You ever
said.
see the IV bag? It's like, this has everything your body needs. And like all the comments will be, I don't see any Marlboro Reds. I don't see any Dr. Pepper in that. I don't see any Zins.
You know, Dr. Pepper's still high up. They could have been number 1 if they would have admitted
Yeah.
that I wrote that commercial for them. They took a commercial from me.
Well,
Yeah.
you should have patented it, even though that's not something you patent.
Yeah, writers
Yeah,
that
Don't
have.
sue. It becomes your intellectual property. You don't have to file for copyright.
I just got to prove that I wrote it.
Yeah, that's on you. That's
And
a
you
problem.
have written evidence, don't you?
Yeah.
Because then they send a letter back.
Yeah, I got to find those emails.
Well, it'll come out in discovery. They have to give you a copy of it. And then
Well, I
they'll
got to
have the
remember
big-
what. It
they'll
may have
have
been
the-
my BG email that I sent it on. So.
It'll come out in discovery along with 50,000 documents that they'll give you to bury it.
I just want some money.
Huh?
My number 2 are my cats, Donnie and Piglet. They are my.
That's 2 things.
Yeah.
Which one?
I'm not picking. They are the light of my life, and I would be lost without them. But no, they're great companions, and I love having them around, and they're goofy and silly, and they're worth all the trouble that they are.
Just like kids.
I almost put cats on my list, but one of my cats keeps pooping on the floor right now.
Huh?
You got the shaft. All right, Matthew, number 2.
My number 2 is the famous TCG and OCG Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I grew up watching the OG Yu-Gi-Oh with Yami Yugi
Shonen Jump.
and but I really started getting into it when Yu-Gi-Oh GX came out with good old Jaden Yuki. You know, throw down a face
With the
down.
bikes, right?
Huh?
With the bikes.
No, that was 5Ds. That was after
Oh,
GX.
okay.
This is what's happening. I'm so lost.
But not the famous throw down face down, and I have so much every time I boot up either Master Duel or I go through my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I just get hit every time with a huge wave of nostalgia, and I also figure out why I like gambling, because that's all that game really is, because you got to draw the right card you need most of the time. But it's just such a fun game, and there's so many dramatic moments between the traps and the spells and the monster effects. There's so much bullshit that can happen that you get pissed off, but it's great when it all works out.
It is awesome just throwing bullshit
It is.
back and forth.
It is. Yu-Gi-Oh is basically who can bullshit the best.
That's all the show is too. It's just Yugi bullshitting. He doesn't ever play by the rules. He always draws the exact card he needs. He's deck stacking. How does he draw all the pieces of Exodia in his first 13 cards in episode 1?
It's the Millennium Puzzle, dude.
That wasn't, or yeah, that was the one he had. It was the puzzle, and then the one guy had the eye that could see the other person's hand.
Pegasus.
Pegasus,
Yuki
yeah.
boy.
Little boy.
Kaiba had a badass jet that
Yeah.
was shaped like blue eyes.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
If you could have a jet shaped like anything, what would you choose?
What kind of question is that?
An eagle.
Holy shit.
We're gonna get the most American answers today. Holy crap.
That's
Matthew,
awesome.
what about you?
It would be a bat.
Okay.
Well,
Like
Batman.
Batman
did it first.
Yeah.
Batman did it
Lame-
first, but Batman's
lame
not real.
answer.
I am, so.
Jaylene?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot here.
No, you had.
No, you're on the
you
Plaid
had-
Couch
you
podcast.
You had the three of us to figure out the answer.
Fuck it, yeah, I'll go with the damn. Mine look like a blimp.
Mine would be me T-posing,
Just a
looking
giant-
down as I fly over. Just
That would be horrifying.
Oh my
All right.
god. We're
maybe even like a transparent skeletal, like showing all the
Fuck.
different layers.
Fuck yeah, dude, like an onion.
this podcast is going off the rails.
Number 2 for me, Paramore.
Ooh, okay. That
I need to see him live again to see Burning Down the House.
No, that was AJR.
No, that's Burn the House Down.
Oh.
I'm talking about Burning Down the House. Whoa! I don't know any of the words,
He just
but I
likes
just
it.
go.
I think that's my favorite cover off that project.
I didn't know there was more covers.
Oh.
I'm not up to date.
Okay.
I haven't watched all the episodes, but
Yeah.
the ones I've seen,
Pretty good.
I've seen the TikToks of them playing that song.
hmm
She's wearing some crazy crop tops.
Dude, she's got some sick outfits this tour.
Oh yeah, I need to see.
Did
that.
you see that they played a Decode live with Robert Pattinson in the audience?
I did,
Because he hates
yeah.
Twilight. That's on the Twilight soundtrack. And she goes, "This one's for you, Robert." And it goes right into Decode.
Hell yeah. Paramore's freaking awesome. All their albums are the best.
I can't believe, because they're opening for Taylor Swift right now. And, I cannot believe, you'll watch footage from that. And some people are, they just don't care that Hayley Williams is, just singing her heart out. It's like, dude, show some respect for my girl.
The Decode performance she did while she had laryngitis.
Oh my gosh. She played All I Wanted a few nights ago on this tour. She killed it.
Yeah, I gotta see them again.
Yeah. Shout out, Paramore. Welcome on the show anytime.
Yeah. Haley Williams, stop on by.
Don't say it like that. That's weird.
Come on over.
Why?
Stop on by.
Come on over.
Swing by. There, is that better?
Come on down.
All right.
Number 1.
And then we're at our number
Yeah.
ones. These are our favorite things in the whole world.
Yep. Mine, number 1. The GOAT, Dak Prescott.
I don't know why that
Dude,
surprised me.
I-
Oh, I saw
I
this
should
a
have
mile
seen that
away.
coming.
I can't explain in the rest of the time we have what he means to me.
Yeah.
Just right when we needed him, he shows up as a rookie. Him and Zeke, the best buds. Just 12 wins. Sheesh. Almost won a playoff game against the Packers. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. But that's just on the field stuff. All right.
I really like what Dak does
Off the field, sure. He's donated to the Black Lives Matter movement. He has his charity Ask for Help, battling mental health. Walter Payton Man of the Year winner. They booed him for it.
I
They
remember.
Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles, dude. I almost hate them as much as I hate the 49ers.
Fuck the 49ers.
Yeah, I hate that fucking team. Brock Purdy looked like Jimmy Neutron Prince Sheen. Team with Tom Brady got your quarterback from Sheen. I like Brock Purdy though, but
Okay.
there's a thing about the teams I hate the most have some of the nicest guys, like Jalen
Hurts.
I hate how likable he is.
Yeah.
Fuck him for being so cool. Same way with Jason Kelsey when he was on the Eagles. But yeah, Dak Prescott. The only thing I don't like about him is how people talk about him. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Adam Ranks? You can't put Caleb Williams and Anthony Richardson above Dak in a QB ranking. That doesn't make sense.
What are you gonna do if he ever leaves Cowboys?
He might, dude.
Yeah.
I might follow him. Fuck the Cowboys, dude, if they get rid of him.
All right. Heard it here first.
Yeah, wherever he goes, I'll follow. It'll be like reverse of when I was a Falcons fan with Michael Vick.
You
That's
just
fair.
want to wipe the
Dude.
slate clean.
I was like, fuck that. And then I was on the free market for what team I wanted to like, and that's when Tony Romo came along.
Yeah, all those NFL teams were like, we got to get the 7-year-old boy to like us.
And Tony Romo had that dog in him. The most fucked up shit could happen any Sunday with Romo at QB. You never knew what happened next play. Especially with Marion Barber, too, and Terrell Owens. What a fucked up team that was. That's my quarterback. He's crying on the podium, getting questions about Tony Romo. That's my quarterback. And he didn't stay the next season.
Aw.
All right, Matthew, what's your number one?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
My number one is the Kingdom Hearts series.
All of them. Name them all.
Kingdom.
We don't have enough time.
So let me be more
We
specific.
do not have
Kingdom
enough
Hearts
time.
2.
Ooh.
But I do like the whole series. But
When
Kingdom
you
Hearts
walk
2.
away.
Oh my gosh, that is the basis of my personality. Just
Roxas. See in that one?
yeah, Roxas is in that one. But just-
Aqua.
no,
She's
no,
not in that one.
no.
That's 3.
That's yeah,
She gets Norden.
yeah, she does in 3. But Kingdom Hearts as a series just kind of shaped my personality and just how I am today. I spent so many hours just replaying Kingdom Hearts 2 just because I love the characters, I love the combat, I love the magic in it, and just the story of just having just
Killed the moment.
really good friends, like as you guys can see right here. I found these guys because I followed my heart, just like Sora.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
I'll take your heart.
What's that
Kingdom
one
Hearts.
called? 360.
358 over 2 days.
That's not the whole title, though, is it?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days.
What's the Birth by Sleep one?
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
What's the one with the really fucked up long title?
Kingdom. Kingdom.
Does he know it off the dome?
I'm looking it up. Yeah, okay, it's this one. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage.
I got it.
Oh, it's in Aqua's perspective.
Yeah, that was kind of
Okay.
the crossover from old gen to new gen for the Kingdom Hearts series.
Speak on that, what that means. Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage. And why is it numbered 0.2?
Okay.
Mickey, don't fuck around. I know that about Kingdom Hearts.
So my number one, because I'm cutting all that out. My number one is having a cold one with the boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that already. Isn't it Tegan's turn?
Fuck you. But nothing like having a cold one with the boys.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
a good boys' night.
It's nice just
Couple hot
Chilling.
dogs, couple beers.
Yeah. It's nice to catch up too.
Yeah.
Especially starting Plaid Couch, we don't have we don't like go out like we used to, which isn't a bad thing, but it just makes those nights more special.
We don't talk anymore.
Exactly. So it's just a good way to catch up and relax.
Mustard or ketchup?
My God.
Okay.
All right, and Tegan, what's your number
From the
one?
movie.
Yeah. The SpongeBob movie.
What's
Tegan,
your number one?
Say your number one so we can end this.
Movies in general, you know.
All right.
You know, after watching Raiders of the Lost Ark, I've said this before, that's what inspired me to go down the film path and learn more about it. And it's kind of made me the creative person I was growing up. So always hold a special place in my heart, Kingdom Hearts.
Great movie.
Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We do have a movie.
I think they're getting
Oof.
Timothy Chalamet to play Sora.
Fuck, I gotta watch it now. Damn it.
Nah, he'd be Vanitas. He'd make a good
Come here,
Vanitas.
Gizmo.
Who would be Sora? Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not acting anymore.
We'll see.
He will after that
No,
paycheck.
Harry Joel Osment, because he's the
Harry?
voice.
Haley.
Haley Joel.
Yeah,
Osment.
Haley Joel
Osment.
Osteen.
Yeah.
You know, the 40-year-old.
He's the voice for Sora.
Oh boy. On that note, we want to thank you guys for 10 episodes of the podcast. Let us know in the comments what your 10 favorite things are, and we'll let you know if you are correct or not.
May your
Boobies.
heart be your guiding key.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you in the next one.
Do it for Dak.